Listen, guys, all my people in Australia, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hadn't been paying attention. I've been so wrapped up in other bullshit. I didn't even notice what was going on down there. I apologize, guys. I didn't realize shit was so bad down there. Thanks, brother, for telling me what was going on. And me and Gene, appreciate you too. 'Cause you guys matter too, man. Alright, y'all been with me for a long time too. I'm so sorry. For all you that don't know what's going on down there, same thing is going on in California, but a little bit worse. It's all the same either way. Globalists, NWO, whatever you want to call it, corrupt pieces of shit, destroyers of men, destroyers of the world, you name it. They got a million names. The Round Table, the Forefathers, the Cabal, whatever. It's all the same people. It's 13 founding families of this whole world. You know, they run everything. The evilest, dirtiest, nasty people on the whole planet, probably the universe, man. That's why everybody, you know. Anyway, guys, what's going on down there is disgusting, because there's no regulation, no limit on what they can do to those people, because they're isolated from the rest of the world, which is another reason why I don't know much about it, or didn't until now. Y'all that don't know, wildfire has been raging down there for a minute. What you don't understand is that last year there was temperatures under the ground so hot that they would burn your feet when you were stepping on it, killing animals, the whole 9 yards. I know you guys know what I'm talking about down there. That's scary shit. That's volcanic activity or something worse. You know, 80 degrees above the ground, thermometer in the ground, it's 150. You know, it's madness. I don't know what does that other than volcanic activity. You know, I don't know. Geographic magnetism, maybe. Who knows? But what I do know is Operation Torch Australia and Operation Torch California are one and the same thing. They want to possess all that land. It's got to do with Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030, and that's real too. Very real people, not conspiracy theory. People have made story, but you know what? Like I said before, worldwide resistance. That's what it says on my page, doesn't it? You know, worldwide resistance. It's not just our country that got to fight. They're fighting down there. Except in 1996, they had a massacre at a port down there, which enabled them to take the guns away from civilians, which is bullshit. So they can control the population. Take away the guns, control the population. You know, that's what happened. I want to say it was Port Arthur, but I'm not sitting at my table. But it's not Port Arthur. Anyway, it'll be in the description. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't remember right this minute. I got a lot going on. Anyhow, this false flag event enabled them to take away these people's guns. So guess what? They had no way to fight. They can't fight these people. They can't raise up and fight war unless people supply them with weapons, which anybody with any good conscience in these other countries would do. But they're also at war with having wars with China, which you know, makes it even worse, because then you can't point the finger at America or the globalists. Well, I hate that word. It reminds me of Alex Jones, and he's a bitch. You know, more fake people, shield. But they've been fighting with Australia. Australia wants possession of that land. Australia wants possession of the California coast. You know, it makes it easier to destroy people that way. And that's exactly what they're doing. So tonight, they've cut off rivers. They dammed up rivers so they would have no water flow into these areas. So they would have no water to put out these fires and make the ground moist. Tonight, fire departments hooked up water hoses to the fire hydrants and said, "Fend for yourselves. Fuck you." That's what they told the people, and they're still doing it. Has this radio feed show, and that's sick, disgusting shit, and it makes me sick to my stomach and makes me real pissed off. And you guys, I'm real sorry. I didn't know this was going on. All y'all, you people down there supported me. Birdie, I know you still watch. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't know. You should have told me, man. And all this shit started too with the chemical plant explosion down there last year, or first of this year. I'm sorry. Yeah, imagine that. A warehouse, big warehouse fire holding chemicals. That's really what started a bunch of it. That was just the beginning. You know, and they're dumping diesel fuel on this land. They're dumping diesel. They're dumping fire accelerants on it, just like they did in California. Except down there, nobody can protest, and nobody's listening because they're isolated off. But guess what? The U.S. government has to do with that down there too, as most countries do, because they're all hands in it. Every world leader's got their nasty, dirty hands in this shit. Make no mistake, they're not at war with each other. They're together on everything. It's just the people that are at war with each other, like a bunch of fucking fools. Fools. U.S. people, Russian people, Afghanistan people, Syrians, Chinese, Japanese. They put us at war with each other for a reason. That way we don't unite and blow them all off the map. That's what it's about. Because they're all in bed together. They all sit at the same table with the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Rothsteins, Goldman Sachs, all of them. Yeah, I know who they all are. I know who they all are. Doesn't matter, does it? Because nobody's got the balls to stand up and fight them. Well, guess what? The day's coming real soon. Yeah. Sorry, never a moment's peace around here for me. Yeah. And I do know who they are. All of them. I don't know all their heirs, but I know who they are. I know who sits at the table. And they know that I know too. So I'm not going to spit it out there. You know, that's a strategic stupidity if I do. Anyhow, what I'm getting at is these people need our help too, just like they need our help everywhere else. Anybody that'll rise up and fight these people usually gets shot down because there's not enough numbers. Because nobody will come together and do it together as worldwide union. Because they're retarded. They're mentally handicapped and won't do it. They won't put aside your pitiful differences, race, color, religion, preferences, and everything that you do. You know, if you can't come together for that for 1 minute, we're all going to fucking die. You understand? And we're going to let other people die. And we're going to watch. And our children are going to bear witness to it too. And then they're going to suffer for it too. What part of this do you people not understand? And not all y'all that I know are behind me and beside me with all this. I'm talking about the people that aren't with this, because y'all, you know, typically the ones that dislike a video because it doesn't fit your preference, or leave smart ass comments because you're douchebags and don't have any kind of open mind, or you're on the wrong side of the whole barbed wire fence that we ride on. Because I know which side of it I'm on. I don't ride a barbed wire fence. You know why? Because you get your nuts chopped off that way. Remember that. That's what's going to happen to you people that ride the fence. And you people on YouTube that want to watch this shit and criticize people. Not just me, others too. Because we do know what's going on. And the fact of the matter is, you're going to die screaming in those camps and places like that. Or burning alive. Like some of these people have watched their children and animals burn alive. That's the fact. That's the truth. And you better get used to it. Because if you don't do something about it, you're going to be wrapped up in it. Or you're going to be a victim to it. I'm not a victim to shit. I'll die on my knees standing up fighting in a hell of bullets. I'm not going down on my knees. I'm not going down begging for my life either. If that happens, it happens. But at least I know I tried. With or without anybody. I know who's with me. I'm just saying, if it was me against the world, it's going to be me against the world, and I'm taking a whole lot of bitches with me. Okay? It's not a single man's fight. You need to remember that. We got people in the military and law enforcement on our sides, people. What don't you understand about that? Wrong don't stand up to right. And this shit's wrong. And people we love and care about are dying. They're dying. And animals are being wiped out. Animals. They didn't do shit to deserve this. This doesn't fit their population agenda. They were here before we were. What gives us the right to do that to anybody? But that's okay. Because a warrant from God, you know, gives you the right to defend the innocent. A warrant from God. Protect the innocent. Destroy the evil. You don't turn the other cheek to bad evil people. Or what's going on and just blind eye up. It doesn't affect us. It's okay. It will. It will. And it is. They set these fires. They intentionally set these fires. They did. They set them in California too. An explosion. And then they hit them with DEW weapons to make it all set in place. There's no way around it. But they said a lightning strike caused all this. Really? It's funny because I've seen lightning strike grass fields and burning trees. You know what? They don't set the whole damn place on fire. They may set a tree on fire. It'll burn out. And a lightning strike will burn out. Even with dry grass, you can contain a lightning strike. Well, guess what? That's not the case here. And that wasn't the case in California either. The dragon did this. The dragon. That's what they call it for those of you that don't know. The dragon is a space-based, atmosphere-based weapon. They launched it in 2017. It's a 3-story high telescope. It's not a telescope. It's a directed beam weapon, direct energy weapon. Yeah, I said it. I said it. And you know who I'm talking to. I ain't fucking scared of you. No, you come after me before, you come after me again, I'm gonna wipe all your people out again. Just know why I'm doing this, you guys. Because somebody's got to take a stand sooner or later. So, if anything does happen to me and mine, you'll know why. Okay? But you'll see it. It's kind of like if you give a 5-year-old a gun, send them to school. You don't know what's going to happen, but you know it's going to make the news. You get it? That's the hand we've been dealt. That's the hand we've been given. We can either do something about it and help everybody, help ourselves, or we can die screaming in pain in the reality of what is. Because that's what's coming. Agenda 2030, Agenda 21 is a real thing. Agenda 21 is Agenda 2021. Do your own research on that. Because I'm tired of doing a bunch of research, getting shit on. Okay? This is different. I meant what I said. I'm sick of this shit. As soon as my website's built, I'm gone. And you can either come with me, which I'm sure most of you will, or you can stay here and deal with all the dumb shit and sorry ass people that are here that want to insult and think they know everything and they don't know a damn thing except what's they're stolen from other channels that do, or research other people do. That's a fact, people. I'll catch y'all next time, okay? Love you guys, man. I'm sorry I'm being so bitter. It's usually not me, but I'm just real tired of taking shit. I'm not that guy. See y'all next time.
Copy that, Cargo Control.
Send that, bring it back to the industrial area.
Hey, firm, they were packing up as we were talking about it.
Thanks for that, Far Concrete.
Cyclone Rally 1 Alpha Blue.
One Alpha, go ahead.
Yeah, for your information, we've arrived back in Bradley and liaison with Group Central 3.
And you should be.
The Mitsubishi truck that I've got out to Badger Mill. I'll get them moved and on there as quickly as I can. Copy, over. Delmini 1, go ahead for Farrakhan. On Delmini 1, for your info, if trucks do need fuel, we have a supplier at Delmini Industrial Area that is supplying us with diesel, over.
You have a supplier for fuel, for diesel, if needed. Can you give a location again?
It is the trucking company that's in the industrial area at Delmini, over.
Okay, we copy that. Copy that. Approximately in H.
Copy that. I will pass that on.
Copy. Do you have any units on you?
Northern Mission Strike Team, you broke up there. Say again.
Southwest test received.
Icon clear.
Exit rep up here at the industrial area on Hugh Street. We've got the most wire structure, and then he lost him at this stage.
Copy, one structure lost, and it is looking good in terms of all the other structures around it. Okay.
Still in Puma?
That's a negative, over.
Far away, are you?
People don't really stand it
We're
until
44
you
minutes away
actually
from
see it coming at you in a wall
Badger.
of flame.
I can give you a call on the landline if you want.
Can you tell me what road you're on, please?
Everything is so drying out for, 2 years. So it's very volatile. And of course we have the eucalyptus, which is in the air. It's volatile too. So it just explodes. It's very, very terrifying.
Taskings.
Still came at us, even though we will...
Can you please come to Couva Fire Control Centre so we can give you some maps and some further detail?
Forever on question I'd like to ask you as soon as I fit in. Who are you gonna blame the bad things to? Same as you, just 'cause I'm far away from home. You say I don't belong to you. You want me to shine on my culture, the things that I've learned. You want the total adaptation.